What is that?
Strange encounters happen all the time, but what makes them truly believable is when they're caught on camera.
What the hell? What the hell?
Just like here when people captured walking cryptids, disfigured aliens, and demonic entities suddenly appearing on roads.
They claim to have seen a large winged creature. They said this creature flew over their car and followed them back into town.
And if that's all you want to watch, then stay along as these moments will leave you shocked. Creepy man. While clearing a fallen branch from his path, this man got the surprise of a lifetime when he saw someone approaching his car from behind. Instinctively, he jumped into his vehicle, narrowly escaping whatever that creepy presence was. This footage captured by the passenger shows the unsettling moment just before he decided to leave the scene. This chilling encounter serves as a reminder. It's best to stay inside your car and away from the potential threats lurking around. You know, who knows? This creature may have very well put that branch in the middle of the road as a trap, you know? How scary is that now? Mysterious creature. Clinton Road in West Milford, NJ was already an area that was notorious for eerie occurrences, and this next sighting creeped out the locals even more.
What is that? Drive! Get the fuck out!
Two brothers got stopped by a strange creature with a hairy black body, yet it had a white face. As it emerged from the shadows, it looked like it waved at the driver, as if to make him stop. However, as the driver got a closer look at it, he wasted no second in speeding away, because the creature was about to pounce. Good call, he sped away then. Hagfish Highway.
We're just seeing this absolute disaster.
One motorist stopped on what can only be described as the Hagfish Highway, with the road covered in thick, mucus-like slime, dozens of hagfish scattered all over.
There's all this viscous, slippery mucus on the road.
Known for their ability to produce copious amounts of slime when stressed, you can pretty much imagine how these hagfish must have felt when this spill occurred. They pretty much worked overtime and successfully turned the scene into a slippery, surreal mess. And with the way these creatures' tiny bodies wriggled across the pavement, safe to say it made the already bizarre sight even more nightmarish for those passing through. Figure with glowing eyes. While driving down the road, these guys were recording the car ahead of them when they witnessed something shocking. A mysterious humanoid figure with glowing eyes peered at them from the back seat of the car. What caught them off guard about this whole experience was the fact that human eyes typically don't reflect light in such a way, which obviously led them to believe it was definitely a cryptid or an otherworldly being. Human-like figure crawling. Now, this chilling sight left drivers frozen in terror when out of nowhere, a scrawny figure appeared in the middle of the road. With bent, twisted limbs, the figure was seen crawling across the road. Her unnatural posture and slow, eerie movements gave her almost an otherworldly appearance. No one knows where it came from or what were its intentions. But one thing was clear. Something was definitely not right about it. Good for them that it moved this slow. Who knows what might have happened otherwise, right? Strange, horned animal. These guys were recording their nightly adventures when they ended up recording something straight out of their nightmares. A strange, horned animal suddenly made its presence known with its piercing, glowing eyes. The video doesn't show much of the creature. But from what can be seen, it's clear it had a strong build with those impressive horns. That seems to be twisted and curled rather majestically. The horned animal kept looking at the onlookers. Its eyes reflected some sort of otherworldly intelligence. Was it another mythical being giving proof of its existence? Or was it something else? Nightcrawler. in yet another shocking turn of events. A video surfaced of a city mall where a man was seen being chased by a dark, terrifying creature known as the Nightcrawler. This entity can be seen in pursuit of this man who was running for his life. With elongated legs and a pointed head, the creature had quite an unsettling appearance, and the blackness only amplified it. It walked on all fours, and deliberately, like it had all the time in the world to catch the guy. The footage ended here, with no clue to what happened to the guy. Did he escape? No one knows. Mysterious white gargoyle. A chilling sight left a family on edge when a mysterious ghost-like figure appeared in the backyard. The eerie form seemed to have materialized out of nowhere.
I can see the thing, it's like looking around weird.
Not much was visible from where it was all being recorded, but with its twisted, winged silhouette, it had the unmistakable look of an ancient stone gargoyle come to life. It moved with a very slow manner, and later it just stood there, staring menacingly.
Oh my god, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
This strange encounter left them questioning what they had witnessed, or whether some supernatural being was indeed lurking just beyond their door. Mysterious noise. At 5 a.m., a neighborhood in Salt Lake City, Utah, got baffled and called 911 to report a strange noise.
Can you hear that sound? I don't know what it is. It's the strangest sound. It's coming from up the street, and it's odd. I don't know how to describe it. Did you hear it?
I can definitely hear something.
This doorbell captured a man who tried to investigate the source of this noise. It was coming from up the street, and people described it in various ways. Some said it was like a helicopter blade going fast and slow, while others claimed it was a windmill or a mild mongoose.
It's like a helicopter blade that goes faster and slower.
After all this speculation, the real culprit turned out to be slackline. A piece of nylon used for tightrope between the trees was flapping wildly in the intense wind. Strange creature on dirt track. Looks like dirt tracks are notorious for freaky creatures, because yet another creepy creature was captured, sitting casually on this dirt track, just chilling. This being, which was dark in appearance, had a weird glass-hour body, along with long, bony arms that seemed to be dangling by its sides. And while it sat motionless on the track, it did move its arms around a bit, as if waiting or watching something you know. No one knows where it came from and what its intentions were. So, a fair warning to the dirt bike riders: stay off of this track, maybe. Ghostly woman. Now this guy's night drive took a chilling turn when suddenly he had to slow down as someone wanted to cross the road. A ghostly figure of a woman dressed in white stepped right in front of his vehicle and wanted to cross. This eerie apparition seemed to float across the asphalt, disappearing into the darkness as quickly as it appeared. The driver, shaken by this encounter, claimed he figure had an otherworldly presence and became another statistic, adding to the local tales of ghost sightings. Was this truly a spirit caught on camera, or was this something else entirely? Tell us what you think. Alien. Several bikers were passing through a daily lit road when they suddenly came across something unsettling. A pale, white, human-like figure was walking in the middle of the road, and while other bikers sped away, one of them slowed down to get a closer look at this entity, which looked like it did not belong to this world. Was it an alien? After a few moments, the figure suddenly stopped walking, and the bikers held their breath, and then after a few seconds it continued on walking. Seemed like the alien thought, they are not worth my time. Strange creature. Back in 2007, highway surveillance footage from the United Kingdom ended up capturing a truly bizarre incident that left many baffled. A strange humanoid-like figure was seen bolting across the busy highway. Its speed was remarkable. At first glance, it looked like some kind of animal, but then the frames of the video revealed unsettling details, like its human-like head and limbs. and yet it was running on all fours. Paranormal investigators got down to cracking the video, and guess what? They confirmed it was authentic and not at all tampered with, which made it all the more spooky, because whatever this thing was, it's still out there. Skinwalker stalking a moose. The dense forests of Canada have been home to something frightening. A 6-foot, eerie, faceless creature had been haunting them, and in this video, the creature can be seen stalking a moose. It moved stealthily in the wilderness, with the moose having no clue what could jump at it at any moment. I need to be this unaware of my surroundings. The creature lacked facial features and had a tall, humanoid shape, making it even more scary. While some dismissed it as a hoax or an optical illusion of sorts, others believed it could be evidence of an unknown entity roaming Canadian wilds. Is it fake or real? Tell us what you guys think down below. 15-foot-long Burmese python. A startling sight unfolded on a quiet road when a massive Burmese python was spotted in the middle of the road.
Proceed to the route.
Stretched across the pavement. This colossal serpent was 15 feet long, and generally known for their impressive size and strength, caused quite a commotion on the road. Its presence sparked a mix of awe and concern as it slithered across the road. With its striking patterns, glistening under the sun, this python became a temporary attraction. Good for them, though, that it slithered back to where it came from. Who knows what it might have done, right? Bigfoot. The residents of this rural side reported hearing unusual animalistic sounds at night, and then few claimed they had sighted a strange creature lurking near the edge of the forest multiple times. They described the creature massive in size, with ape-like build and long, shaggy hair, which of course led many to believe whether they had encountered the legendary Bigfoot. Eyewitnesses claimed the creature moved swiftly through the trees, leaving behind oversized footprints and eerie howls at night. Now there were a few who claimed it was nothing else but a bear or other wildlife, but the growing reports of sighting this creature did suggest otherwise. It could very well be the Bigfoot, finally confirming its existence. Strange man. Something truly bizarre happened on this road. You won't believe it unless you see it. Drivers were left stunned as a man appeared to cross the road, and just as he was about to be hit by a speeding car, he vanished, only to appear on the other side of the road a mere second later. Onlookers described the figure as eerie and human-like. Some believed it was a supernatural entity, while others thought it may have been a glitch in the Matrix, and there were a few who thought it was the Flash, just like I did. All in all, this incident left everyone shocked, wondering what could it be that moved at this speed. Is it a ghost? A time slip? The debate still goes on. Let us know your theories about this wormy behavior. At first glance, you might think it's a pile of spaghetti, but what's spaghetti doing on the side of the road? In another freaky incident, straight out of a horror movie, a ball of worms appeared scattered across the road in Eisenhower State Park, Texas, on May 29th. It happened after a spell of heavy rain and flooding. These writhing clusters of worms were all huddled together, which looked like a survival tactic against the flooding. This sight left many creeped out. I mean, if you look at it and not get creeped out, there is something wrong with you, come on. But then again, nature does have strange ways of surprising us, especially after extreme weather conditions. Pale white creature. This driver was on his nighty drive when all of a sudden he made a creepy encounter that sent shivers down his spine. A pale white creature was spotted lurking on the side of the road. Its almost thin, skeletal frame stood eerily still in the dim light of the car flashlights, though its movements were slow. They were deliberate thought, like it was waiting for something or someone. This unsettling encounter sparked rumors of paranormal activity, with many comparing this creature to cryptids like Rake or other mythological beings. The mystery still remains unsolved, which means It's out there, so you better keep driving, much like this guy. Floating body. This couple was driving home from a family dinner when their drive took them on a notorious stretch of the road that's rumored to be haunted, and then something unexpected happened. In disbelief, the couple turned around and retraced their route, which I would not have done had I been in their place, because look what they ended up capturing on camera. A body, seemingly floating in midair, drifting just above the road. It had no visible support whatsoever and just hovered there in that unnatural, ghostly manner. This footage obviously sent shockwaves through the internet, with many claiming it could be a restless spirit haunting that road. Half pig, half dog. People of Mexico got the shock of a lifetime when a bizarre creature, resembling a pig but mostly exhibiting traits from a dog, made a sudden appearance in the middle of a road. Eyewitness described it as having a snout, pig-like body with bristly fur. However, it had unusual features such as elongated limbs, a small tail, and large expressive eyes, that of a primate. It was a given that this unusual combination of traits will lead to theories ranging from undiscovered species to genetic mutations, yet its true identity still remains a secret. Could it be a hybrid or an entirely new species of animal? What do you think? Black direwolf. This guy stopped his vehicle in the middle of the road to take a break, you know. Little did he know, he was about to encounter something far more sinister than he ever imagined. A massive black wolf stepped out of the shadows and stood in the middle of the road. This creature, resembling a mythical beast like direwolf straight out of the folklore, seemed pretty unfazed by the vehicle's presence, its piercing eyes fixed on the man. The wolf looked mad, like the guy had stepped into his territory, and in doing so, made a huge mistake. Was it really the legendary direwolf, or was it just another elaborate hoax? You tell us. Mysterious horned animal. When a strange being was seen lurking behind a tree in Minas Gerais, Brazil,
alguma coisa está acontecendo.
It shocked the locals and later the internet. This creature resembled a goat, yet it stood on two legs. It was partially obscured by the tree. However, its unusual posture and creepy features raised a ton of questions amongst the viewers. It did not seem to move, yet kept peering out from its hiding spot.
Alguma coisa está acontecendo.
This unsettling sight made people come up with theories of their own. Some suggested it might be just another local cryptid, while others claimed it was something far more mysterious. Whatever it was,
Mas aquilo não é a cabra, e tá ali o dia.
It was creepy as heck. Freaky creature. An unsettling scene emerged on a seemingly quiet road in the middle of the night when these guys came across this freaky creature. Curiosity got the better of him, and the guy stepped out to take a closer at it. The creature had a scaly body like that of a reptile, complete with a hard shell. And that's not it. From a distance, it seemed the things had unusual claws, which only added to its mysterious appearance. After taking a closer look, the guy ran back like he had seen something really horrible. What could this creature be? An undiscovered species or a bizarre mutation? Giant. In the heart of the ancient forest, whispers of a towering giant have stirred the imaginations of locals for generations. But who knew? This guy would end up recording one in the middle of the day. This colossal figure seemed to stand well over 15 feet tall and had a rugged appearance with moss-covered skin that, of course, blended seamlessly with the trees. Those who claimed to have glimpsed the giant tell tales of its immense stature and quite a huge presence that seemed to watch over the forest. Are the legends really true, and these magnificent yet terrifying beings truly exist, or is it merely folklore? Mysterious black creature. The forest roads of England are as scary as they are beautiful, because apparently There have been reports coming in that strange, eerie creatures have been spotted lurking near the tree line and on the roads. These creatures, although small in stature, still gave off a creepy vibe, and they were definitely up to no good given the way they freely roamed around in the hush of the night, crossing the road like nobody's business. Their origins still remain a secret. Some believe these sightings may be tied to local legends, or something far more unexplained. Strange glowy reindeers. There have been some strange creatures wandering the streets of Worcester, and they are not your typical festive decorations. Glowing reindeers have been spotted roaming the town, their bright neon-lit antlers lighting up the night. These creatures looked like they came straight out of a holiday fever dream. The whole thing looked like a blend of magical and mysterious. While these things really are just a quirky Christmas stunt, can't help but wonder if they really were supernatural. Thumbs up to whoever came up with this idea. Disfigured alien-like creature. Near an abandoned factory, a mysterious creature was found in a puddle on the side of the road. With pink, sagging skin, its reptilian body seemed to be inside out, and the way the eyes were bulged out along with the gaping mouth, it looked like something straight out of a nightmare. And to make things even more creepy, its long tongue was grotesquely stuck out. The strange features of this creature left everyone wondering what this creature could be. Is it a mutation, an elaborate hoax, or something far more sinister lurks near this factory? Tell us what you guys think about this down below. Creepy creature. On a busy road in St. Lucia, this driver came across a rather disturbing sight, which sent shockwaves through the local community. Its bloated body looked like it had some sort of ridges all over. But what was even more disturbing was that some kind of black substance was leaking out from its front, where the head is supposed to be. With a long, flabby tail and limbs, it definitely made an upsetting sight. No one is quite sure what it is, or where it came from for that matter, but its appearance has definitely sparked rumors of all kinds. Humanoid knocked down biker. These two dirt bike riders were on their thrilling ride when suddenly their ride took a terrifying turn when something knocked one of them from his bike. Turns out, while speeding through the rugged trail, he was suddenly blindsided by what appeared to be a figure darting from the shadows. The figure was human-like, but with strange, unnatural features. The biker was shaken. I mean, that was a given, but was unharmed. He couldn't explain what hit him. It obviously gave rise to all kinds of theories ranging from supernatural forces to cryptids residing in this wilderness. What do you think it could be? Strange baby animal. Baby animals have always been so adorable, yet when this strange animal, trembling with exhaustion and fear, appeared in the middle of the road, safe to say it shocked everyone. Its tiny long neck and fragile body suggested it had just been born. With its eyes barely opened, it seemed lost and vulnerable, and too weak to even move. And the looming danger of getting hit by the speeding cars only added to the tension, as one wrong move could end up in a disaster for the little guy. Now, what could this creature be? An entirely new species of animal or something else entirely? Cryptid. In Moorhead, Kentucky, a CCTV ended up capturing a weird creature with an unnatural posture. This cryptid creature was hunched over, like it was searching for something, or rather, someone, which of course freaked everyone out. Locals were left wondering what this strange creature could be. Some claimed it to be the Bigfoot of Kentucky, while others thought it may be an entirely unknown entirety. Frankly, I don't know which one is scarier at this point, right? Neither option seems pleasant to be considered. Mysterious glowing creature. In a chilling encounter on a cursed road left drivers shaken as they uncovered a creepy cryptid sitting on the side of the road. A road that is known to be cursed. What else could you expect from it, right? This being, unlike anything they had seen before, had an unnatural presence that seemed to defy any logical explanation, and sent shivers down the spine of those who witnessed it. Now, some claim the creature may have waved at these guys passing by, while others thought it was doing something else. Dark, mysterious object. On September 7th, 2024, a mysterious dark object was spotted hovering near a Lockheed Martin facility in Minneapolis, which ended up sparking rumors about its nature.
So we got a UFO going up here.
Some suggested it could be a UFO. Others claimed it might be an experimental aircraft, or better yet, it could be something extraterrestrial. And while all explanations could range from advanced drones to weather balloons, the unusual shape and movement of the object contribute to the ongoing debate about its origin. Safe to say, the internet is divided over it being extraterrestrial and those who think it could be classified human technology. What do you think it could be? Haunted cemetery ghost. Cemeteries are spooky enough, and when you throw in a ghostly figure, well, it becomes haunting then. Like this ghostly figure in this cemetery that manifested for a brief moment before it vanished into thin air. The sight left a lingering chill in the air and an unsettling mystery. People began wondering whether this was really a spectral presence that interrupted the calm and quiet of this cemetery. Creepy humanoid figure. A woman named Jet was on a quiet street near her job site when she spotted a strange humanoid, partially concealed in the darkness, at 3 in the morning. As the creature stood there motionless, the mystery behind its identity intensified. The woman, along with the rest of the people who saw it, were curious about what it is and where it came from, and most importantly, what did it want? But the way it was just lurking in the shadows of that dark night, it was definitely up to no good. Mysterious humanoid. In the land of Turkey, 2 friends were driving down a remote mountain road back to their home when they encountered this mysterious humanoid figure suddenly appearing in front of their car and effectively blocking their path. Realizing they were not alone on this stretch of the road, they got spooked out, of course. This footage later raised a ton of questions about the origin of this mystery being. Some believe it may be Jinn, a mythical creature from folklore, while others claim it might be something else entirely.
İnsan abi baksana. Bir dakika dur bakalım ne yapacak. Tuttuğu sopa. Bir dakika dur.
Whatever it was, it is still out there. So it's better to stay off this mountain road then. Who knows what might happen next?
Baksana.
Demonic encounter. This next video took Twitter by storm. However, the details like when, where, and who filmed it remain a mystery. It looked like something or someone was lying on the ground, while a figure appeared to be holding 2 long objects in its hands. Whoever filmed it never made eye contact with the creatures. Is this merely a coincidence, or could this be a genuine demonic entity at play, doing some kind of a ritual, or could it be something else? Chupacabra. Puerto Rican folklore is filled with a legendary cryptid known as the chupacabra, which was first reported back in 1995. It had a reptilian, alien-like body resembling a small bear with spines along its back. It's also commonly seen as a dog-like animal. Chupacabra means goat sucker in Spanish, as it attacks livestock, particularly goats, and is also known to drink their blood. Was this creature the real deal? Or was this just another wild dog suffering from mange, which is how the scientists and biologists classify this entity as just another urban legend? What do you think? Dogman. In 2015, a bizarre video surfaced online which shocked the people on the internet. 2 people were probably chilling in the car when this strange scene unfolded in front of them. It appeared as though half-human, half-dog creature running alongside a pack of stray dogs. Everyone was curious to know the origins and nature of this dogman, as people began discussing cryptids and the possibility of unexplained beings roaming the streets. Skinwalker. In the middle of the night, this person ended up making an unsettling encounter. Could it be a skinwalker, or perhaps a person possessed by a demonic entity? Because the way this individual kept attacking the other person with its mouth wide open, it was chilling and seemed beyond normal human behavior. It's as if something supernatural had taken over. and the realization that such dark forces may actually be lurking among us just added to the creepy sensation that one gets after watching such an encounter. Was this just a mere act of aggressive behavior, or was there really something truly sinister at play? Cryptid. Don't know whether this guy was driving down this dirt track or biking, but what he encountered, he won't be coming down this path again, that's for sure. Initially, it looked like a strange animal that speedily crossed the road, but when the video slowed down, it looked like it was some sort of a humanoid, which was running on all fours. The origins of this creepy humanoid still remain unknown, and so is the answer to the question about why was this creature in such a hurry. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. A couple of guys were just messing around with each other in the middle of the road when they suddenly saw something running towards them at full speed. This eerie figure crossed the road and dashed towards them at an unnervingly fast speed. And its strange, hunched posture, further added to the unsettling vibe, looked like whatever this figure was. It was in no mood for mercy as it hurried toward the guys, essentially making their worst nightmare come to life. Deer rescued from python. A couple stumbled upon a heart-stopping moment in the middle of the road. A small deer ensnared in the grasp of a giant python. The scene unfolded as the python, easily measuring several meters in length, coiled tightly around the deer, who was terrified. Taking the matter into their own hands, the couple started to hit the snake with a giant tree branch, attempting to free the deer from its tight embrace. And that technique worked. The python realized it was outmatched and quickly uncoiled itself from the deer and slithered away, probably back to where it came from. The subscriber's pick. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. A couple of guys were just messing around with each other in the middle of the road when they suddenly saw something running towards them at full speed. This eerie figure crossed the road and dashed towards them at an unnervingly fast speed. And its strange, hunched posture, further added to the unsettling vibe, looked like whatever this figure was. It was in no mood for mercy as it hurried toward the guys, essentially making their worst nightmare come to life.